Hello little cuties and welcome to my channel Fixin' to Hillbilly. Today we're going to be making a 14-inch fall wreath. So let's get started. We're going to be using 4 different colors. We're going to be using the orange, the gold, the beige, and the green. Now the orange pieces are going to be cut in 16 inches. Because I'm going to make ruffles out of those, so they have to be a little bit longer. You just fold the ends in and then walk up the middle. Now the gold piece is cut 10 by 10, so I'm just going to roll that up. Looks like I cut that a little bit crooked. But you know what? It's not a big deal. Even if you cut it as crooked as a dog's hind leg, it ain't gonna matter. Just roll it up. I don't know what I was doing here. I think I was trying to make that bow tie thing, and I was like, nah, that's not gonna work. So, because I really needed it really poofy, my wreath, so I just went ahead and rolled it. And I got those little clips. I think I told y'all that last time at the Dollar Tree, and I got about 8 of them for $1.25, so it wasn't that bad. Now this is some ribbon that I got from Amazon. It come in a pack of, I think, 6, but they're not as long as the ones at Hobby Lobby, and even I think the Dollar Tree is a little bit longer. So I am going to be running over to the Dollar Tree in a few days and see if I can't find some fall ribbon, because my granddaughter is wanting a fall wreath with trucks on it. Kara loves trucks, so I'm going to try to find her one of those, that kind of ribbon. Okay, so I'm going ahead and I'm putting this on there, and you see that I'm doing the outside. Now we're not going to go outside inside this time, because we're going to do 2 in each little section. We're going to do 2 bundles on A and B. Now remember, starting from the outside, today we got A, B, C, and D. D is your middle one, your middle bar. So we're going to do 2 on A and B, and then we're going to put 1 over on C and D. Now that's 2 on the outside, 1 on the inside, and that's each section. Now section is in between those crossbars there, so you should have 3 there on each section. Okay, so we've already done the gold, so now I'm going to start with the beige or tan or whatever. And we're going to go all the way from the outside. We're going to rotate those bows to the ribbon. Those ribbons are cut in 12 inches. Now keep in mind, if you do 2 on the outside and 1 on the inside, that's a total of 18. So you're going to need 18 orange, and you're going to need only 9 of each ribbon, because you're rotating them back and forth. Now sometimes I do put 2 ribbons in each bundle, but this particular wreath is going to have a lot going on it. I'm going to put a sign on it and a big bow, so it's not going to need all that. I mean, you can still do it if you want. You know me, I always say just do you, however you want to do it. If you want 2 ribbons on it, by all means. I don't think you can overdo, really. But for me, I think it was going to cover a lot by the time I got the sign on there and the other big bow. So it's going to cover a lot of that. So I didn't want to waste the ribbon. So, because I do have several of these to make before the end of the season. So you just put it over the back. I'm using my zip ties. You can also use pipe cleaners, which those are fine. Sometimes I prefer the pipe cleaners because they don't get as tight to the frame, I don't think. But sometimes a little looser is better. But I bought all these zip ties. I think I got 1,000 of them, so I am going to use them. But I think once I get down to about 200, I'm going to start using my pipe cleaners again. Now, I want you all to notice this particular frame. This is a 14-inch frame. I got it from the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Now, you can get a frame with the pipe cleaners already on it. And what it's going to have is you doing 2 at the bottom, 1 at the top. Just like I'm doing in each section. So you'd have 2 on the rows of A and B. And then you'll have 1 on C and D. It's going to be attached there in between each one. It's going to be the same thing. The only difference is, and some people will say the only difference is it's raised. That's not the only difference. There's another difference. Price. You're going to be given $5.99. Sometimes you can get them 40% off at Hobby Lobby. Use your 40% off coupon. But let's say if you're going to buy, 10 of them, you're going to pay $59 for 10 of those versus, $10. And you can put the stems on the pipe cleaners yourself. And those are super cheap. I can't remember how many you get in a bundle at the Dollar Tree, but I know it's quite a few. I think it's 50 if I remember right. I could be wrong. But even if you have to buy 2 packs, it's still a lot less expensive. And not everybody has, that kind of money. Now, those wreaths are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. I love watching them put those wreaths together. But, some of them are a little pricey. I mean, I seen one, I don't know, it's been last year actually. And she was saying, I give this price for this and this price for this. Well, in the end, she had probably, I don't know, maybe $70 in it. Why do that when you can make one for $20 and make it just as pretty? Me particularly, I don't like the raised wreaths, and I'll tell you why. Because I have a screen door, or storm door rather, I think maybe that's what they call it. Because it's screen at the top and then just plain at the bottom, metal. But I can't get my dang screen door shut on there. It messes up my wreath and squishes it down, so we don't want to do that. So I'd rather do something a little bit flatter. Because the last time I had one of those raised ones, I had to put it on the outside of my screen door. And that thing blew away. I'll bet you 5 times. Some lady brought it back to me one time. I'll forget about it. So we're not going to be doing that anymore. Now, as you've seen, I'm going back and forth. I'm doing my orange and beige, orange and gold, orange and green. I'm alternating back and forth. I'm going around all around the outside first. And then I'm going to be going to the inside and putting 1 in each one of those sections. And every time I alternate, I also alternate ribbons back and forth because it's going to be even in the end. So we're going to continue to go around the wreath here with my mesh, and we're going to play some music, and let's just keep crafting.
Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. I'll be your light. Your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way. And it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just
I got this feeling like it's starting now, starting now. I feel adventurous with you. And there is nothing that can hold us back, hold us back. We can do what we wanna do. 'Cause we got all the time in the world. For better or worse, we should stay together. So let's stay young and in love. We should focus on us forever. Yeah, baby, if you are feeling like I do, we could run away across the ocean. Baby, what you say? We can leave today. Anywhere we'll go, we'll be alright. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. Doesn't matter if we make mistakes, which I can promise that we'll do. Just hold my hand and we will be okay. Yeah, it's true. 'Cause we got all the time in the world. For better or worse, we should stay together. So let's stay young and in love. We should focus on us forever. Yeah, baby, if you are feeling like I do, we could run away across the ocean. Baby, what you say? We can leave today. Anywhere we'll go, we'll be alright. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you. It's all about you.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just want you, I just need you. I don't know what it is you do. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I can see everything clearer. Trying to fly 'cause I'm light as a feather. But I get high, I get low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been.
When someone don't help you, when someone don't help you through the rain, when feelings don't matter, and everything's nothing but a game. Just know that I'm with you. Just know that I'm with you through it all. And I'm gonna be there whenever you win or if you fall. Fall. I know that we will make it through the storm. 'Cause you and me been fighters since we were born. It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me been fighters right from the start.
It's never too late to spread your wings. Wings. Oh, I know that we will make it through the storm. 'Cause you and me been fighters since we were born. It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me been fighters right from the start. Been fighters right from the start. I see that it's tough now, but trust me, yeah, trust me. I know that we will make it through the storm. 'Cause you and me been fighters since we were born. It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me been fighters right from the start. Hey, been fighters
I hoped we were gonna make it. He promised we would find the time. Dreaming for eternity, creating perfect memories. Yeah, we hoped we were gonna make it. Little did I know that time would take us to a place where love could grow, but in a different way. Bigger than they'd say. Now looking at you keep me going back to those days, capable of keeping track of how many nights could pass. Cheap hotels and driving fast, and the radio playing our soundtrack. Broken love, tequila and bluegrass. Evenings just like movie scenes along the roads in Tennessee. Dreaming of what we could be from the back of your dad's red truck. No one thought I was gonna make it. No one believed I'd take the time for realizing my own dreams and taking care of you and me. Yeah, I knew we were always gonna make it. Little did I know that time would take us to a place where love could grow, but in a different way. Bigger than they'd say. Now looking at you keep me going back to those days, capable of keeping track of how many nights could pass. Cheap hotels and driving fast, and the radio playing our soundtrack. Broken love, tequila and bluegrass. Evenings just like movie scenes along the roads in Tennessee. Dreaming of what we could be from the back of your dad's red truck. Those days we were invincible. Splitting up would be unthinkable. Though at times it made me cynical, I wouldn't change a single thing. 'Cause he gave me you keep me going back to those days, incapable of keeping track of how many nights could pass. Cheap motels and driving fast, and the radio playing our soundtrack. Broken love, tequila and bluegrass. Evenings just like movie scenes along the roads in Tennessee. Dreaming of what we could be from the back of your dad's red, from the back of your dad's red truck. Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower. I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see. wheels in motion. I'm going crazy for you. Eyes blue like the ocean. I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know. And I ain't playing no games, baby, you won't change. I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too
saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. You say that you're from out of town. I'm hoping that you stick around. Show me what it's like from the other side. Would you stay another night? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I think I've waited all these years for you right here. But how will I ever know if you go? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know.
All right. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm making my bow. I put down a zip tie. And then this is one of the ribbons that I had actually in the wreath. So I'm going to put that down, run a tail. I'm going to go out and make about a 5-inch loop. Now I twisted that. It's pretty much the same on the both sides. You don't have to do that to get to the not so pretty side because they're pretty much the same. Just twist it and then go back through again and then just mark it 5 inches. If you don't have a bow maker, you can always use a ruler. You don't have to use a bow maker. Like I said, I did mine by hand when I was younger. And then you're just going to run that tail down there and then just cut that off. Now this particular ribbon right here I didn't have in my wreath at all, but I need some different collars, and I wanted some different textures to put in my wreath. Now I'm also running this out 5 inches, but I'm going to adjust those loops here in just a little bit so you'll still be able to see everything. Then you flip it over to the not so pretty side and run it back through, and then you're just going to cut the tail off. Now you can put anything in your ribbons that you want. You can put mesh tubing, you can put mesh. Just do whatever makes you happy. You just do you. Now, as you can see here, I'm moving these loops and tails around to different locations because when I set it on my wreath form, I want those going in every direction. That way everything's making an appearance. Every part of your bow is going to be seen. Because if, you know, you have bows covering other bows and you can't see them, it's kind of defeating the purpose. Now, this is a truck ribbon. So, if I don't do it like this, I just put a tail through first. If I don't do it like this, what happens is the trucks look upside down, and I don't like that. I like them facing all the same direction. So I just loop that over a couple times. I'm making them a little bit bigger. But remember, you just put your tails on first. Just put a piece through and pull it down. And then you're just going to fold that over a couple times. And that's going to be your loops. Now remember, you're also going to have a couple little tails on the end of that, which is fine. You can just cut those off in the end and just dovetail them. It's fine. Okay, and then I'm just going to lay that down in there. And then that way, the trucks are all facing upward instead of, you know, upside down and all the way around. I don't like all that. I like everything to look a little bit more uniformed than that. So then I'm just going to spread those out so you can see all the different pumpkins and the trucks and whatnot. Now this piece of ribbon right here is some of that ribbon that I had actually in the wreath itself. So this is the same situation. If you start putting it in there and then making your loops, then what's going to happen is part of it's going to be upside down. So I put a tail in first, and that one I just put a tail on. Now, this is some ribbon I got from Hobby Lobby. I think there's like 30 feet here. Now, I give $7.99 for it, and then I had a 40% off coupon. So I got a really good buy on that one, because that was quite a bit of ribbon. And I've had that. I used it last year. And then I still had, you know, plenty left for this year. So you just run it through. Now this is on same on the both sides, so you don't have to flip it over if you don't want to. I usually do just because I'm used to it. Sometimes I don't. But if you flip it over, the reason you're doing that is to get the knot so pretty side up. But this particular ribbon, it was the same on the both sides, so it didn't really matter. Now I'm going to get 2 loops on each side, and then I'm going to cut the tail. Those loops and the one beneath them were at 4 inches. I brought those in a little bit. Okay. Now you just pick everything up. And watch you don't miss your zip tie. See, I did up there, but I didn't see it on the back. I always look for that. Because once you put that on, and you put your other zip tie to tie it all together, that one right there that I'm holding right now is going to be the one that actually goes against the frame, and it's going to hold the bow to the frame. So you just put that on there, and then you're going to zip tie it. Pull it snug. Some people notch the ribbon. They cut a little piece on each side. I don't really like doing that because there's always the fear that you're going to cut it a little too much, or it'll rip itself and cut it too much, and then your whole bow's going to fall apart. And if you have a zip tie and you pull it nice and tight, you're not going to have a problem with it anyway. Now, what I'm going to do right now is start dovetailing those ends. And every end that I have sticking out, I'm going to dovetail it. Because it don't look so sharp. You see that edge going across the bottom? That don't look so nice. So just dovetail all those, and I went through all of them. Now, this is the actual frame. When I got done, I went through and straightened out all your ribbons. And you can put a little bit of hot glue on your ribbons if they're not laying the way you want them to lay. Just put a little hot glue underneath. Now, of course, this is a sign that I'm going to use, but I don't like a sign that doesn't look like it's complete. So I'm going to put a little bit of, I'm going to mix some orange and brown together. And I'm going to put that on the edge because I don't want, I don't know what I was thinking trying to stir that with that, because that is like not sturdy at all. So that was just going to be a mess. I threw that away. I'll start with my brush. But you just mix the brown and orange together. I just want a darker orange than what that was. And then I'm going to paint the edges of that sign. So then that way it doesn't look like cardboard laying there. It looks like something that's completed. It's a completed project. Okay, now that I've got all my edges completed, I'm going to take a little bit of that paint and just go over the front of that sign lightly. So it's got just a little bit more orange in it. And if you get it a little bit thick some places, you can either add some water. I use a wet one because a wet one will just tone it down real quick. See, that one spot I went through, it was a little bit heavy. So just wipe it off a little bit. It ain't gonna hurt it. And then it'll just continue to dry. I just wanted a little something else because that sign looked like it had a little yellow line going down the center, and it was aggravating me. So I was like, well, let me just, put something else down through there. So it looks like it's part of it now. And you don't have to do this. You can absolutely leave it like it was. I don't know what that line was from. It was like that when I bought it. But it was $1.25, so I mean, you get what you pay for. Okay, then once I get all that finished up, I'm going to go back and just, clean that up a little bit. We don't want it too dark, and I painted all the edges. And around the stem, I painted it too. And then once you get everything finished, just set that aside and let it dry. Because you don't want to put it on there wet and get it all over your wreath. Now, here's my bow again. And my wreath. So as you see, once I pull that bow real tight with that zip tie, I've still got that other zip tie in there to attach it to the frame. And that's what I'm going to do here. Now, I attached that to C and D, the one closest to the inside, the opening, is where I attached that to. And be careful, remember we talked about this before, if you're using a zip tie, and if you pull it down real tight, it's going to take your bow inside that mesh. The tighter it is, the further down it's going to go, and the more it's going to hide your bow. And that's a lot of mesh there, so you don't want to hide it. So just pull it snug, but it doesn't have to be super tight because the mesh is going to hold it. What I did right there was more than enough, and the mesh is holding it in place. Now, I'm going to go back and fluff my bows out because now where I put that zip tie on and pulled it down, it might have got a little bit squished or something, so you just need to fluff all that back out. Go in and make sure all your tails are showing and all the ribbons are making an appearance. I really like making wreaths. I know it takes quite some time, and this video is a little bit over an hour, but of course I cut some things out, like cutting the mesh, the 16-inch pieces and the 10-inch pieces, and that takes time. actually did that last night. So once you get all your pieces cut, then you got to cut your ribbon. So it takes anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hours to do a wreath. I mean, it does me. It might take you less time, because I just take my time. Now, I'm going to use that string at the top to hold it. But I'm also going to use a zip tie on the bottom. And this stuff you can staple right into that. Now that's a little loose, so I went ahead and tapped that down. Now it's tight and snug. You don't want it moving all over the place and pulling those staples out. So now I'm just going to flip over my frame, and I'm going to see where I want to put it. Now, I didn't put that bow in the middle. Sometimes when I do these, especially if I'm doing them for the cemetery, for my daddy's grave, I'll put the bow right in the middle, because of course I ain't going to put a sign on that. I'm just going to do the wreath, and I'm going to put a big bow in the middle of it. But when I'm doing a sign, I try to put the bow to the side and then the sign in. You can even not do a bow at all and just put the sign in the middle, because you got quite a few bows in there anyway, and that would be totally fine. So I'm attaching this sign. As you see, I'm using that jute twine at the top. I'm going to run my my zip tie through that jute twine, and then I'm going to take it back to the back and pull it down tight. Now don't pull it too tight, because if you do, it's not going to look right. It's going to look smashed. And then I usually go and pull the mesh out from behind the sign, you know, as much as I can without covering the sign up. And sometimes that's easier said than done. Now, I'm going to flip this over, so remember, once you flip this over, the bow might get squished, so you're going to have to fluff that up again. Now, this one, also attaching it to C and D, but on the opposite side of the wreath. And then I'm just going to pull that. You don't have to pull it real tight, because it'll stay. And then just snip that extra zip tie, the extra part of the zip tie off, so it looks real clean back there and it doesn't look bejumbled up. That's what I like about using zip ties, is because it doesn't look like it's, you know, all you know, going every which way and there's a big mess in the back. Alright, now see what I'm doing now is I'm going on and pulling out the mesh from underneath that sign and some of the ribbon, so that you can actually see all that. Because see, anywhere you put a sign, it's going to cover everything. So if you're a little bit thin somewhere, put your sign there. If or you can just drop a piece of mesh in there. There we go. Just continue to fluff everything up, make it look all cute. Alright, well, I want to thank y'all so much for visiting my channel today and sitting here with me through my video doing my wreath. I want to thank you for that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps my channel out, and we really appreciate that around here. And always remember, you were born to do great things. So take time to pray, stay strong in the Lord, and never give up hope. You have a great day, and we'll see you next time.